from Bradford, Brutus Maximus.
Oh, look at the blades! But is that a wooden frame I see? Philippa's in the bits to find more.
Joe, woodwork is not going to help you really on Robot Wars. If I show you, you can see that the whole of this robot is made of wood.
I like the rear triple disruptor rotating disc weapons, the four-wheel drive, the front ramp, but made of wood, petrol-driven, and running on bicycle wheels. They could be on their bikes, and soon.
From Hugglescote in Leicester, Raging Reality.
We've seen the helmet logo in this team before. Experience, they'll need it.
You're about to go in with Razer, amongst others, of course. How do you feel about that?
We're not too bothered because we've got one small advantage over him.
What's your small advantage? Is it
our
your pneumatics?
He's our little fourth
No.
member of our team, Little Norman.
It's Little Norman, your advantage.
Norm's machine has wheels top and bottom, so it runs inverted, a full pressurized flipper and ramming spikes, but the lightweight armor means Raging Reality could be a flight of fancy.
From West Hampstead in London, W.A.S.P.
W.A.S.P. The name stands for What a Silly Project.
What team?
Yes.
Your thing is, I have noticed about your robot that you haven't really got much sting, have you?
No, it's quite a small sting.
Let's just have a little look. There's a little spike here on the front, isn't there? Does it at least go out?
No fish.
No. You're confident against Razer, are you?
A little bit. Only a little bit. Invertible with rubber suspension and a strong chassis. Looks aggressive, but has light armor and is likely to be swatted, let's be honest.
From Bournemouth in Dorset, the #1 seed, Razer.
Listen to the reaction. They're back, the UK champions.
You're up against W.A.S.P.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. You're also up against, who can I see there, Raging Reality and Brutus Maximus. How do you feel about wood?
We're terribly scared.
You're not at all.
Gleaming and preening, nimble and quick aluminium and steel, a vicious hydraulic piercing, crushing beak jaw will self-right in a unique way, but slowly. Is that a weakness?
Roboteers, stand by.
In the control pods, together, W.A.S.P there on the left, team captain Rob Williams and Brutus Maximus, led by Joe Justina on the right. And the bearded Ian Lewis, captain of the champions, Razer on the left, Raging Reality, captained by Nigel Paget on the right. There's the killer lot of the house robots in the arena, with the Crusher and Sergeant Bash and the Flamethrower.
3, 2, 1.
What a dramatic way to start Heat 1 of the Sick Wars with the reigning champions, Razer, there at the bottom of your picture, turning to have a go at Brutus Maximus, but chased into the corner by Raging Reality, getting away, spinning once again into the safety of the arena centre. There, the big, ponderous machine, Brutus Maximus, and taking on Razer once again, and Razer trying to get in there on one of the tyres, and what was that being flipped? W.A.S.P went into the air, but look at Razer crushing in here on the tyres of Brutus Maximus, which surely has not long left to survive. Seem to be deflated. There's the team captain of Brutus Maximus trying to get more out of his boy Joe Justina. W.A.S.P is on its side. Now Razer trying to take on Raging Reality. Back comes Brutus Maximus. Only two survive this first melee. W.A.S.P seems to be out of it. Razer pushing against Raging Reality, which is now caught between a rock and a hard place. In other words, between Razer and Sergeant Bash, but he's still trying to gain momentum. Brutus Maximus, we saw there, is still alive, just trundling to the top of the impeachment. Razer has control, and a clutch on Raging Reality, and once again going for the vulnerable spot. The tyres with the crushing beak. Just saw there the back of Vinnie Blunt's balding head there in the control pod. Sergeant Bash looks on, so does the ref pod. Brutus Maximus a little bit lopsided, but still trundling. Razer's had a go at all of them, it seems to me. Where's W.A.S.P in all this? Oh, overturned, over and out. Over to you, Sir Killamon, I would have thought, for the W.A.S.P boys. We know there's no sting in there. And we know the end of the tail is nigh for W.A.S.P. Buzz off and out of here. And fly away to fight another day. It looks gruesome. Now there's Raging Reality, and a little flip from them on Brutus Maximus. Razer had had a look. Brutus Maximus. Can they overturn? W.A.S.P, we know is finished. Oh, look at the shredding though of that drill. And there's the pit release button. Down goes the pit. That's been activated out there on the arena. And they want someone to go down in the pit. You see the sparks from the arena sidewalls there? Another one of our weapons. And now you can see Razer in on those bicycle wheels we were telling you about. All along, that was going to be a weak link for Brutus Maximus. Sir Killalot also has a little bit of a feel and a grope. Very unpleasant to think about. So is that washing machine suspended above the arena. It's the ultimate of the arena weapons, the drop zone. More on that later. The wheel goes into the pit of oblivion. Off Brutus Maximus. 3 wheels left on their wagon. And they know where their journey's going to end. Well, on the plane pit right now. So burnt bicycle wheels. Coming to the arena with wooden bicycle wheels and petrol driven. What were they thinking about? And the ref body's thinking about the count of Brutus Maximus. From Bradford are heading out. Smiles on their faces. 10 on the clock. They're out, says the crowd. Gone from the 6 Robot Wars battles in this first heat. The mayhem, though, goes on. Razer on W.A.S.P. Down comes that great crushing. You see the holes there? Drilled in Razer. That is to cut down on the amount of weight they have in the arena. Up goes Brutus Maximus and they're long gone. Raging Reality tossed them out of the arena. I like Raging Reality slipper, you know. Seat is cool. W.A.S.P counted out. Rob Williams, Edward Kelly and Chris Ford, you've gone. And we know now the team's through. Raging Reality and the reigning champions, Razer.
What a way to start the new war. Razer, the reigning UK champion, the reigning world champion, up to his old tricks. Raging Reality flips out Brutus Maximus. Raging Reality and Razer, they go through.
Well. What a surprise. Now look, what did I say to him about his woodworking hobby?
It wouldn't last very long.
It didn't last very long. I've got to show you some of this. Look at the state of that damage. That was Razer glorying in it. It was like the dance of the dying fly. What happened to your sting?
I never even got out of the corner. I couldn't get away.
Let me get in there and show you that the kind of damage that Killalot's been doing is absolutely gnarled. He hasn't got much of the inside. What do you reckon?
Nothing.
There's
Just,
nothing
it's
inside.
all superficial. A bit like the robot, really.
I was going to say, I couldn't have put it better myself.